started on this bitch. I'm gonna give y'all a little mukbang slash story time on when I crashed my Chrysler last year. And stay tuned to the end of the video so I can show y'all a video of the car after I crashed. And I'm gonna get back at y'all. So stay tuned. Alright, y'all. So today we're gonna be eating some hot noodles, the Bodak hot noodles. Let me know in the comments if you prefer the pink or the red or the black. I'm eating the pink ones right now. So the story starts off, I'm going to an interview, like to be interviewed about my music and shit. And so we go to the interview. It's me, my sister, and her two friends. And then bro, I'm shit at story times. It's me, my sister, and her two friends. We're leaving my interview. I just got interviewed about like my rap shit and like all that other shit, like what I be doing and shit. And then we get invited to a private studio session with some of the homies. And then so like we decide to go, obviously, but it's all the way in Commerce City, and we were in Denver for the interview. And if you're familiar with Commerce City, there ain't really shit out there besides like warehouses and like dirt roads and train tracks and shit. So we're headed to the private studio session, and then long story short, we get out of Denver and we're approaching Commerce City, kind of towards like Welby, if you know where that's at. And then long story short, we're driving down like northbound on like Highway 85 or 285, some shit like that. It's in Commerce City. And we hit some train tracks. But the train tracks, like, it was like a speed bump type of shit. And it was super dark where we were at, so like you couldn't really see shit. Like you couldn't really see nothing. Like I didn't see it coming. My sister, like, when she said something, it was already too late. Like when she said to watch out, we basically already hit that shit. And then so we hit that shit, and like my car literally bounced, like type shit. We caught air. That shit we caught midair. We like landed all stupid, and I lost control of the wheel, and we fucking smacked the side of like the sidearm, like the metal shit. And long story short, we flipped the fucking car like 2 times. And then we landed on like the side of the road, like in the middle. And I like get out and kind of start freaking out because everybody's like all fucked up and shit. And then like we all lost our phones type shit. And then so we all lost our phones. I'm like panicking, I don't know what the fuck to do. So I low-key not leave on purpose, but like I left to go try to find help because, mind you, we're like in the middle of fucking nowhere. Alright, y'all, back to this shit. My shit started tweaking out, so back to the story. So we crashed the motherfucking car. Everyone's all fucked up. I get out, like I said, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. We're in the middle of butt fuck nowhere. I go look for help type shit. And then I'm lost as a bitch. I don't have no phone. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. Like, there's no fucking lights. I'm literally just walking around trying to find people driving around and shit that, like, will stop and help us. And then, like, I eventually find somebody that let me use their phone. And I called somebody to let them know what happened. And then I go back to the scene, and, like, my car's already towed away. Everyone's already fucking transported to the hospital and shit. And fucking, like, that was just that. I had to call someone to pick me up and shit because everybody was already gone. The car was already taken away. And then, so that's basically that. And then I'm calling Commerce City Police Department, and they talking about they don't know what happened. Like, they don't know what I'm talking about type shit. They said to call Adams County. So I call Adams County, and they said that they don't know what I'm talking about either. That they don't have no reports of that. So a couple days go by. I get a call from a cop. And basically what happened afterwards was somebody pulled over at the scene and checked on everybody and called the ambulance and the cops and shit. So I'm talking to the cop, and he asked me what happened type shit. And I tell him what happened. And they start questioning me, asking me why I left the scene and all this other shit. And I was like, well, I didn't leave the scene like that. Like, I was trying to find help, and by the time I got back, everything was gone. Basically, bro was already trying to, like, incriminate me type shit. Like, I already did something bad, and, like, didn't want to get in trouble. But mind you, it was just like a car accident. And then, so that's that. Bro basically tells me that I don't have nothing to worry about, to just keep in contact with him type shit. So a couple weeks go by, I don't hear nothing from nobody. Nobody calls me, like the cops and shit. I checked on my sister and her friends. Everybody's good type shit. They suffered a couple little injuries, but, like, everybody was cool type shit. And so a couple weeks go by, like I said, I don't get no calls, no nothing. And then I get I'm stupid as shit. A couple weeks go by, I get another call. And he does, like, a over the phone interrogation type shit. And bro tried to pull some, like, menace to society shit, basically trying to, like, trick me into saying something incriminating so I could get in trouble.
You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I see
what I'm saying?
I thought.
No, so, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
And mind you, this happened in August of last year, 2025. And then, so months go by. I never get a court date. I never get called about nothing, like no further calls or nothing. So I'm low-key thinking that shit is kind of, like, swept under the rug, or basically it is what it is. And then January of 2026, I find out that Adams County is trying to charge me with 3 counts of reckless driving resulting in serious bodily injury and 1 count of fleeing the scene of a car crash, which all are felonies, which makes no fucking sense, because it's like, how the fuck are you gonna charge me with felonies for a car accident when it was a genuine accident because y'all don't want to fix your fucking streets? Like, and then, so I go to my first court date, And I was already dealing with 2 other situations that maybe I'll tell y'all about another video. But like it has to do with like legal shit, like court shit. And then long story short, like they just continued my shit, and I'm low-key still going through it. But I don't think anything crazy will happen, because I'm gonna get a lawyer and see what we could get that shit down to. And yeah, so that's kind of like the story time on what happened and how I crashed my car, and now I'm facing charges and going to court and shit for it. I don't know, I'm shit at these videos. So yeah, like I said, long story short, crashed the car. It was like fucking 5 months go by. No calls, no nothing, no updates, nothing. And then January of 2026, they fucking press charges on me and shit. And I didn't even know that you could do it. Like the state could press charges on you for a car accident and shit. Because like of how long that time went by and shit. And yeah. So that's that. Hope y'all like the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know. Comment down below if you want to know any other story times or like a Q&A. We'll get that shit going. Otherwise, stay tuned.